Alright, gonna do a quick video. These some games I picked up. Pretty much they're gonna be some mostly Xbox games. One PlayStation 4 and one Switch. But mostly Xbox games that I picked up recently. Went to GameStop, got a few games. One of the games is my girl. She wanted it. I'm not really into it. I used to play though, but let's get into the video though. All right, first game is. Oh, I heard about this game, and I always wanted to get it, and I just didn't get it. So I was kind of waiting, and I happened to go in there, and I seen it for a good price, and it was like new. It is, hasn't been open. That's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Pretty much. I've always been a Dragon Ball Z fan. Um, Even my girl's a fan of Dragon Ball. She likes Dragon Ball. Um, but it's, pretty much is an action RPG dealing with the Dragon Ball Z series. Pretty much your single player, free roam action RPG was dealing with the pretty much the story of the entire Dragon Ball Z series story. So pretty much relive the Dragon Ball Z saga from arrival of Raditz to the final fight against Boo. So you're dealing with all those things. You play as several Z warriors in this action RPG venture. Enjoy the activities, minigames, side quests, and trains with intense boss fights. So pretty much, you're gonna be going through this story, and it's a very good game. If you're into Dragon Ball, if you're into RPGs as well, and action RPGs. So you're dealing with that story. You're helping individuals. You're building your character for collecting resources and helping people out and going through the actual game and fighting these characters. You're fighting, as you can see, Vegeta. Uh, I forgot his name. Raditz. You're dealing with what's his name as well. I can't even think of his name. Is it? It starts with an N. I can't even think of his name. You deal with Frieza, Cell, Majin Buu. So you're dealing with all these characters and stories as well. So it was a great game if you're into that. Always wanted to check it out because I heard it was an alright game, and I waited and got it for a good price. So pick that up from GameStop. So pick that up, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. All right. Well, I'll leave that right there. Next game is a game that I think I've seen it around certain things on older systems as well, and I saw it up in there. I seen it for a cheap price, and I wanted to pick it up. Pretty much Roman Rumble, Las Vegas, Asterisk, and Obelix XXL2. So pretty much this game is a older game that's been pretty much redone, remastered. This original game was on the PS2 and the PC, and pretty much they just gave it a little, coat of paint. So this is pretty much this game here is dealing with a French comic. These characters are in, the newspapers over there in France. They did, the comics you have over here in the newspaper. That's over there in French. So you're pretty much a beat 'em up. That you're these French characters who beating up the Romans, beating up Romans. So it's dealing with Julius Caesar, and it takes place in 50 BC. So you're dealing with that storyline with it. Both characters solve puzzles, so you use these both characters with their strengths and weaknesses, and you pretty much play through that. It's pretty much beat 'em up action platformer where you use these two characters and you fight these Roman enemies. And fighting these Roman enemies, you can increase your stats and stuff like that. So, you know, smash thousand Romans, explore Las Vegas, a place of Greek reference. So that's pretty much what you're dealing with in this game. It's pretty cheap. I wanted to check it out. Always wondered about it, and I picked it up. All right, next game. I got this game for my girl. I used to play the original one, I think on my brother's computer, uh, long time ago. She wanted this one. This is the one they had, and I was like, she wanted it. So, uh, pretty much, The Sims 3. I got it because of her. I'm not gonna be playing. I'll just be honest. So you're dealing with The Sims, pretty much virtual people simulator. So achieve their wildest dreams and wishes, create sim furnishing, housing, share with others, wield karma powers to help you harm your sims, create unique sims with complex personalities. So pretty much you can choose your career, choose if your sim fall in love, have kids. In this sim game, you can pretty much you can go fishing, shopping, go to a park, and explore. So you're dealing with Sims. You're dealing with Sims. You're dealing with that, type of game. So if you're into Sims, um, check it out. I think they have a new one out. I was trying to get that one for, I think Sims 4 or something, the newest or something like that. They didn't have it, so I got that for. So Sims 3, check it out. It was pretty cheap. All right, next game. I wanted this game. The next game is this RPG game that was exclusive to the Xbox. It comes from heavy hitters dealing with the RPG game. So if you watch my previous video, I had another exclusive RPG, Japanese RPG, Lost Odyssey. Check that video out. If you look at my latest pickups, I have other pickups as well, so check that. Um, this game came out, and let me just show it. Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon. In this game, let's look at the back. I'm gonna go over it as well. Pretty much an epic adventure in a vast, mysterious world. Lead your friends on an amazing journey through an immense and visual stunning world empowered by shadow creatures. Your party begins a bold adventure and reveal the truth about evil Nini and save the world. So pretty much in this game, if you can see here, you got legendary RPG creator Hinobu Saraguchi. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. He's the creator of Final Fantasy. So you got him as the creator of this game with his studio, and also you got the renowned character designer Toriyama. If you don't know Akira Toriyama, he created Dragon Quest and Dragon Ball Z. So um, you can definitely see his touch in this game with dealing with the characters. If you know Dragon Quest and you know Dragon Ball, and you got the famed composer who's on a lot of the Final Fantasies. So when you got this team, you know you up for a hit. They haven't been together since Chrono Trigger. So um, this was when Xbox was really going guns blazing. I think they're a little bit lack now, but hopefully they'll change that. But that gameplay they just had showed me, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit suspect about them, but we'll see. But Blue Dragon, it's pretty much this game is an action RPG that I just showed you through the creators that was exclusively for Xbox. Pretty much, like I showed you, you have those creators of that game. Pretty much, it's these kids, which looks like kids, but they're really like young adults. Uh, by the game, what I'm saying. So, uh, they are pretty much trying to attack this shark that's terrorizing their land, and so they go to attack it, and they find out it's this uh not actual like a shark. It's like a creature that takes them up into the sky to actual um this actual ship almost, and that's when you meet the pretty much the enemy of the game. Nini, have they mentioned in the back, which pretty much beats you, and you eventually get these orbs. Each of the children that was fighting, or young adults, get these orbs, and it creates these dragon or creatures that they use to throughout the game. So throughout the game, you pretty much you're trying to free the land of these of this Nini hold, far as these creatures and other things, and it progressed a little more than that. The reason I got it, especially like the Lost Odyssey in this game, it struggled a little bit to run on a 360 because frame rate and all type of things. But since I have the Series X, these games are perfect for it, so it's gonna run flawlessly on it. And it's a great game, so it's gonna run as the creators intended it to run. So this is a game I definitely think you should pick up. I think it's probably going to increase in pricing in the future. This is Blue Dragon. Also pick up Lost Odyssey as well. I have that game as well. Those two games were exclusive to the Xbox, and they were great. They're great RPGs. So Blue Dragon, you know, pretty much pick that up. Pick this up. There's a lot of action RPG, a lot of grinding. Um, some say the story is not. I think they hold it to high regards because who's all involved. So you got the people who, you got the team that created the Chrono Trigger. So it's kind of, oh, it's supposed to be super super good, but this is a great game if you're into RPGs. Pick this up, Blue Dragon. So I picked that up. The next game I picked up, it's a rental. I'm gonna eventually get the game, but I wanted to try it out. Um, so it's only the disc. I got it from through GameFly. I want to keep it, but I think they only got me to rent it. So this game is Bloodstained: Curse of the Moon. So this is for the PS4. Can't wait to play that. I might stream it as well on this channel from my PS5. Bloodstained: Curse of the Moon. This game here is a great game. Pretty much is reminiscent of Castlevania 3. If you know the creator of that, one of the creators at Konami, um, who was one of the leads there for Castlevania 3, turned out and made this game, Bloodstained: Curse of the Moon. So it's like a love letter to Castlevania 3. It's reminiscent of that. Um, so this game, if you can see, I got it from this game here. Great game. If you like Castlevania games, those Metrovania style games, you'll love this game here. Um, Pretty much you're playing as a samurai Zangetsu, and you're playing through, and you eventually, once you go through, you fight enemies, then you fight the boss, then you build up this band of characters who's going to help you throughout the game. So you have, I think, three other characters, and they all have their certain move sets. One can turn into a bat, other one use magic, the other one has a whip. It's so many band of characters you get, and it has multiple ways to get through the game. So you can use these characters, and you can change at will. You can swap between characters. Just being mindful, if your character dies through this section of the stage, you won't be able to use that character until you finish that stage. So be mindful of that. Pretty much, great game, multiple endings. Using your character's key, like I just said. This game went up in price. So, if you look it up, and you'll see what I'm talking about. The price is getting outrageous for this. So pick it up if you can. I'm gonna get it. I'm more likely. I got part two. They have a part two to this. I got it for the Switch, so check that one out as well. I heard it just improved upon this game. You could probably pretty much get that right now for a good price. Part two of this, but part one, this one here is hard to find. It's a good price for it. So that's gonna be that for that. Next game. I didn't know this game was gonna be so hard to get because normally, like the big time games for the Switch, they have plenty of them. But this game was hard to get in my area. I went to, well, I could have probably went to the other one. I went to two Game Stops and they didn't have it. And I was like, and each one said, "Oh, this one has it. This one has it." And they didn't have it. So I had to order this through the site. They delivered it from Queens. Well, not Queens technically. Uh, the Valley Stream areas. You might well say that's Queens, but yeah, they delivered it to me same day I ordered it. So I ordered it and this morning, and they delivered to me through DoorDash or something like that. So they delivered to me. They called, woke me up, and I was like, "Oh man, let me go down." So I went and got it, and the game is Mario Strikers Battle League. So this game, I don't know why it was hard to get. It was crazy. Like I'm surprised. Like they usually have a lot of these Title One games, and so I took a while to get it, and I was like, let me get it, man, because I have the one on the GameCube. Great game. If you know these games, they're action packed, soccer, football, FIFA, pretty much type games where you dealing with the Mario characters. And it's been 15 years since the last one came out, so they had to bring this out. Pretty much, you're playing with one team against another team, two teams, four people on each team, and you using your characters to your advantage. So you have the big characters more buff, taking a soccer ball from you. You have the smaller characters that are more quicker. Also, you can upgrade stats of your characters so you can address their weaknesses. So pretty much you might make a character a little bit more faster who's bigger, or you might make a little smaller character, Toad or something like that, more resilient, pretty much by giving them better gear. Um, Pretty much that's what you're going to be dealing. Battle soccer is back. Dominate the field, tackles, special items, equip gear to give yourself an edge, and score 2 goals with a hyper strike. And in game of strike, anything goes. So pretty much, like I told you before, you can upgrade gear. You score goals. You use your hyper strike with a special move. Use your special move. It gives you two goals instead of one. So key is key to train for as practicing. Only thing about it, they don't have a career mode and other modes. They just have straight battling. They just went at it. They knew people was gonna buy this game, and they kind of went, a little bit. I think it's only 10 characters. I think they more than likely they're gonna have packs where you can probably get more characters as well. So uh, we'll see. It just came out, so Mario Strikers picked that game up. I'm surprised so many people it was buying them up like crazy, I guess. So I had to get it from a store a little far, not too far away, but I had to get it from a different uh, GameStop. So Mario Strikers Battle League. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, Castlevania fan, those Metrovania fans, pick that up. Pick that up. So all right. Blue Dragon RPG, action RPG for the Xbox. If you got that Xbox Series X, great game to pick up. Blue Dragon. It's gonna run great, and it's gonna give another feel to the game. Sims, if you're into that type game, pick that up as well. Roman Rumble, Las Vegas, Asterisk Novelist XL2. It's an older game that's brought to the newer system. Beat 'em up. Action platformer, pick that up. And Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. This is an action RPG as well. It deals with the story of the Dragon Ball Z saga. Pick that up as well. That's going to be it. Check my other videos, like, subscribe. I do videos, I do stream. I may stream on PlayStation. Current game I'm playing is Triangle Strategy. That's on the Switch. I like that game. If you're into Final Fantasy Tactics type game where you move certain character has certain movements to do certain things, you'll like that game. I like the story. I like how it's going. Playing that currently, and I might try Curse Moon soon. I might try that out on the PS4. Um, I know my girl, she's gonna be wanting to play The Sims, but she's gonna play that. I'll probably play Curse Moon eventually. I might play tonight, but that's gonna be it for the video. Catch you guys next time.